Welcome guys. In this video I'm going to show you how I have configured my Kali Linux virtual machine for my OSCP examination. So the main reason I'm making this video is because it felt like it would be better to explain how I have configured my Kali Linux in a video rather than in a blog, so you can understand the efficiency in a video better than a blog. So let me show you. So I'm using GNOME here, and the main reason to use GNOME and switch from XFCE is like the XFCE used to struck a lot. Like when I'm in the middle of something, it used to struck, and the only solution to get back right is to restart the machine. So uh, for a few months, I didn't notice what's the issue. I have tried reinstalling Kali Linux, reconfiguring multiple times, and etc. But I didn't find the issue. Like I'm getting confused because it is from my host operating system, or it's from the VMware software, or it's Kali Linux default. So I have done various experiments, and later I tried to switch my desktop environment, and since then it didn't struck at all. So that's why I've been using GNOME. And the next thing is I have divided my desktop. If you can see here, there is a right side and a left side. So the use of right side is everything which should stay permanent, it will be on the right side, and everything I'm working on right now, it will be on the left side. Like you can see here a scripts folder, and in Linux you can see all the binaries or anything I use. So I will let you know what is the use of maintaining everything like this later. You will understand, and from then you can't get out of this really. So here I have Windows, and each and every binary I have ever used in my PWK labs, everything is here. So I have gathered everything like this. And the next main thing is my terminal. So I am using Terminator. So what's so unique about this is like layout section. If I go to layouts and click OSCP, this is what I have prepared, and I will share you this template also. So here my first step will be on OpenVPN. It will connect to my VPN, and this workspace section, it has 3 split terminals, and in the reversals it will use RLW wrap so that I can navigate up and down without getting any character unrecognized character and stuff. So I am opening 3 reversals: 443, 881, 9099, and this is Hawk shell. Like if you have any command injection and if you want a reverse shell immediately, you can just copy this and paste there, so that you will get a shell back from Windows machines. And in pivoting section, I'm using LegoLoNG, and LegoLoNG is very useful because you don't need to use any proxy chains and execute the command, and it will directly pipe it into a interface. If you see here, it will create an illegal interface. So now you can add specific subnets to that interface, so that when the tunnel is started in Ligolo, if there is any packet or traffic is sent to an IP address belonging to that subnet, then it is tunneled to this Ligolo interface. So this is really great. And next thing is backend. Like it is nothing but a Python server. Like I'm using WSGIDAV because of there is a concept in PWK regarding phishing and stuff like social engineering, and so since then I'm using this kind of this Python server. And for let me show you my notes. And now the real part comes, like why I should maintain all this directory structure, and why this Terminator will help me, like everything. So let me show you my notes. I'll go to Obsidian, and Obsidian, I am using Obsidian just because of first thing is it is available in offline always, and I don't need any internet connection to access anything. And the next thing is search functionality. Yeah, Notion provides this, OneNote provides this, but I didn't find anything as accurate as this. Some things are missing out there in Notion and OneNote. And OneNote mainly, I like OneNote is good. Notion, I found some downsides regarding search functionalities. But OneNote is great, but I couldn't copy like this, and some character when it goes to double line, it recognizes a second line, and sometimes there is an issue with it. So I have been using the Obsidian. This is really great. Let me show you. I will open my OSCP preparation here. So here I have created my OSCP preparation notes, and these are the labs for OSCP. Since I have maintained all the files in a proper structure, as you can see in my Linux. So what will this do is, it makes easy for me to copy and paste things. And let me show you. For example, I need to upload like print scope. Okay. Yeah. So what it will do is like if I just click this and copy paste, it will automatically go to temporary directory. It will automatically fetch this print scope, and it will automatically execute PowerShell as remote admin. So this makes things very easy. Like if you want to check or anything, you can just copy paste it. Whenever you see who am I slash prevent, you see SCM personal privilege, you can always try this. So, and even the pivoting also. So if I just copy this and paste here, it will automatically fetch my agent.exe, like it is regarding Libolo if you don't know about Libolo. And why I have used desktop here is, well, let me show you. So in desktop, for example, if you want to upload any file, let me show you an example here, like image load. If I click here upload, I can easily go and navigate to desktop here easily. So even all the word list I have been using, all the VPNs, like also protected software, like all the VPNs, all the exploits I've been using in my PWK labs, and all the scripts, etc. Everything is here. And let me show you briefly folder wise. So for example, if I want to go to form and click desktop here, so if you see here OSCP, you can see these machines, these 7 folders, and these 6 folders are labs provided by PWK labs for OSCP preparation. So if I am doing any medtech thing, I will just copy paste here, and if I am doing any OSCP machine, I will go just copy paste. If it's OSCP, I will just copy paste. So whenever like I will copy here, let me show. I'll copy and paste them here. So whenever I go to my terminal, I can just here operate if I want to go to some 147 machine, I can go to 147 machine, and I can like easily copy paste things and easily switch files. So I'm making this desktop as my personal workspace, so that even when I wanted to check about any files here, or if I want all the files to get a view here so that I can think anything or etc., I will like it's easier for me. So I have set my OSP, workspace as the desktop, like the default directory. And let me show you the script in layouts, in profiles, in preferences. If you go to layouts, you can see my OSCP's like layout, and this will be in text. Like this configuration is saved actually at nano, and in your home folder .config terminator /config you can see everything. Like I will open it in Sublime. So you can see this if you just copy this and paste, like mostly if this hook shell is in your proper directory according to this layout. Like for example, if you see, these all reversals run in the /root/desktop, and this hook shell will run in /op/hook shell. Like if it is in your hook shell directory, it will work absolutely fine, and it will wait for 30 seconds. I have kept it because like OpenVPN sometimes take little much time to connect and get an IP address. So as this dates an IP address, like for example, if you paste this, Yes. So if you paste it here, you will get the IP address of 10.0. Like I have crafted this lie command so that it can fetch the IP address. So it will use here it as an argument, and then it will use port 8090. And you can just like you don't need any of the command. You can just copy paste here. I made everything simple. And another thing I have made is like let me show you an example. Like for example, if there is an OSCP, like what I have done is I have used the auto recon. Like first thing, every time when I use, like for example, let me show OSCP and cat auto recon.log. Like I am using unbuffer, and if you have any targets, you should use -t and list the targets file. And if you have only single IP, you can just use single IP. Sorry, yeah. So it will give me an overview, and all the results of this will get stored in. Let me show you in the results folder, and for each and every IP. And also, I don't just rely on automated recon. I will actually, when working on that specific mission, I will actually create a folder outside so that I can get all my like I can do the recon using my methodology. But when referring or when I got stuck, I will use both of them parallelly so that I can get what I missed and what can happen. Auto recon script will really help you in understanding, like, to easily enumerate target. You can easily pinpoint things, and you can easily like draft create a draft in your mind on how you can go or how you should go. So this will really help in not getting stuck due to enumeration. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you have learned something, and check out my new video on Ligola NG, which really helps you during your pivoting phase in